Hello everyone. Before we dive into today's topic, we want to take a moment to thank you for your support. Every like, comment, and subscription truly makes a difference and helps this channel grow. If you enjoy our content and don't want to miss the next videos, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to receive all notifications. In May 2025, the scientific community witnessed a historic moment destined to rewrite a fundamental part of our understanding of the universe. The James Webb Space Telescope detected, for the first time unequivocally, the presence of crystalline ice water in a stellar system beyond our own. This discovery took place in the HD 181327 system, a young star located about 155 light-years from Earth, in the southern constellation of Pictor. The star, which belongs to the spectral class F6V, is slightly hotter and more massive than our Sun and is about 23 million years old, placing it in a very early phase of its evolution. This system is surrounded by an extensive debris disk, a ring composed of dust, residual gas, and small icy bodies similar to comets, closely resembling our Kuiper belt. The discovery of water ice not only represents a major first in observational astronomy but also suggests that essential ingredients for life, like water, could be far more common in the universe than previously thought. Using the James Webb's NIR-SPEC spectrograph, astronomers were able to identify an unmistakable spectroscopic signature of ice water, an absorption peak at around 3 micrometers, typical of crystalline ice, complemented by a feature called the Fresnel peak, at 3.1 micrometers. These are not merely isolated water molecules but solid ice particles, likely fragments of objects similar to the comets in our system. The distribution of this ice appears to be far from random. It is concentrated in a band between 90 and 120 astronomical units from the star, a distance sufficient to maintain low temperatures and allow the ice to survive. In these outer regions of the disk, the starlight is less intense, and the presence of icy particles indicates that the system has the right thermal conditions for water to condense. However, the environment is far from static. The star's ultraviolet radiation tends to break down exposed ice molecules, so scientists hypothesize that the supply is continually renewed by collisions between larger objects, such as planetesimals or protocomets, that release icy material each time they collide. This dynamic, also known in our system, would therefore be a common cosmic phenomenon. The fact that ice was detected at such an early stage in the stellar system's evolution is of great importance. It means that water, one of the main ingredients for life as we know it, can be available from the very first phases of planetary formation. In our case, it is believed that much of Earth's water was delivered by impacts from ice-rich comets and asteroids, and the discovery in HD 181327 suggests that similar processes could be active in many other systems. This raises an inevitable question. If water is so widespread, could life be just as common? Some scientists suggest that if systems like HD 181327 are frequent and host rocky planets, then the probability that one of them develops habitable conditions increases exponentially. Although no planets have yet been confirmed around this star, their existence cannot be ruled out. They may still be forming within the disk. The James Webb could soon observe indirect signs of their presence, such as perturbations in the disk's distribution or variations in starlight. In any case, the discovery of ice is a strong indication that the environment is suitable for the birth of potentially habitable worlds. From a theoretical perspective, this observation offers valuable support for the so-called snowline theory in protoplanetary disks. This is a zone, present also in our primordial solar system, beyond which water transitions from a gaseous to a solid state, favoring the accretion of planetary cores thanks to the adhesive nature of ice. This mechanism could have played a decisive role in the formation of gas giants like Jupiter and Saturn and might operate in the same way in HD 181327. In the future, the precise identification of the snowline in systems like this could help predict the types of planets that will form. The role of the James Webb Space Telescope in this discovery cannot be overstated. Thanks to its extraordinary sensitivity in the near-infrared, it enabled an observation that no other telescope had managed to achieve. Its ability to penetrate dense clouds of gas and dust and isolate faint spectral signatures has opened a new chapter in observational astrophysics. But the discovery also goes beyond the science of protoplanetary disks. It touches on profound themes such as the origin of water on Earth, the formation of habitable conditions, and ultimately, our place in the universe. If water is indeed so ubiquitous, then we may find ourselves in a galaxy scattered with blue worlds, some of which may host liquid oceans, dense atmospheres, and, who knows, elementary or complex life forms. From a narrative and educational standpoint, a video that tells the story of this discovery can intertwine scientific rigor with the wonder of cosmic exploration. One could start with an animation of the HD 181327 system, visualizing the debris disk and the ice it contains, accompanied by immersive narration describing how the JWST's instruments revealed these fragments. This could then transition to a comparison with our solar system, evoking the analogies with the Kuiper belt and the mechanisms that brought water to Earth. Finally, future scenarios can be opened up, discussing the possibility of observing forming planets or even habitable worlds around this young star. In this way, the scientific discovery becomes a story. Not just data and charts, but visions of other systems in the making, distant places where oceans might still be awaiting their first ray of sunshine, or maybe, in the future, the visit of a terrestrial probe. HD 181327 is not just a distant star. It is a window into the past of our solar system and a clue to a future in which water, and perhaps life, might be a constant in the universe, not the exception. A discovery so profound deserves to be told not only in laboratories and scientific journals but also to the general public, so that everyone can understand that, perhaps, we are not really as alone as we have always thought.